Got it. Never mind. I had to start my own review. Alright, so you are white. And you are Fry. I don't know why, but I've been getting recommended Futurama clips on YouTube recently. And I just recently rewatched the first episode on YouTube for no good reason. Funny show. My wife is like, this show makes no sense. Like, she started watching some of the clips. She's like, this makes no sense. I'm like, that's the point. She doesn't understand that I have humor that, like, of Patrick Star humor. And she does not. So my humor does not make sense to her. Futurama humor doesn't make sense. Ooh, 7.5 Comey. What's the rule set? 7.5 Comey, Japanese. Okay. Oh, AGA rules. Ooh, that's important. That means passing is important. Oh, this is the AGA Open? Oh, snap! Oh, snap! Gotcha. Alright, so what was the time settings of this? 1 hour main time, 5:30 seconds. Oh boy. Oh boy, I hope we see some good reading here. 1 hour main time. Alright. A little bit tip about this opening. Hello, Meggie. Before you decide on this side or this side, you could actually approach right here first. If they respond, then you can go this side and play like this to get a very nice position. No worries, Meggie. You can go next. So, if they go here, then you actually play here. In New York? There's a school in New York. Like the New York Go School. Actually, just do the map command. And this opening gets a little bit complicated. But, you know, it's an opening that exists. So one's a really cool ASCII move. Usually they respawn this way, and you get this opening, which is really nice. Really cool opening. But, with that being said, without the bottom section, the extend from Shamari is bigger. If this is, I don't know if this is still true with AI stuff, because I haven't seen this opening with the new AI stuff. But, back in the day, this is bigger than this side if there's no stones on the bottom. But, no big mistake. It's no big deal. But as white, yeah, make a base, that's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to share that opening. I thought it was useful. I don't like low here. You almost always go high when you have support on both sides. When you have support on both sides, you develop. You don't settle. Ooh. Not here. This works with this stone pretty nicely. And also the top seems settled because of this. So it'd be nice to make some points. What if... the problem with this one is if black goes here, this stone's kind of in the perfect spot. Yeah, I usually don't like playing this when there's a low stone on top. But it's no big deal. You're following the basics still. So you're going outside. Okay. Ooh, that's a mistake. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. I don't like this one. Just go here. Just go here. And he's dead. The Atari gives him an eye. Yeah, the Atari gives him an eye. Don't Atari. This actually forces them to make D19, and you have a cutting point. You just go here, and this D19 is not an eye. Or D19 doesn't help with an eye, because it's a throw-in shape. So don't play that Atari if you can help it. Okay, still good for you. Still good for you. Okay, you're surrounding the weak group. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Okay. You could also go, like, right here. So you can keep surrounding. Does he escape? This shape doesn't look good. This is a 1-point jump next to a stone. And you did it twice. The response to an elephant's eye, pushing through an elephant's eye, which is an elephant's eye is a diagonal jump. The response to that is a knight's move. And then he maybe does something like this, and you cut him off. And he gets 1 stone, but you surround. And you surround his shape. But if you don't like that, then just go here. Yeah, this shape's not good shape. Practically the same thing, though. It's just a little bit weaker on the outside, which may affect your game later. This feels greedy. You're not trying to kill. You're trying to surround. Because killing is hard, and surrounding is guaranteed profit. So this says that you have read the fight, and he's probably going to die. Because this doesn't prevent an eye. It prevents 2 eyes, but not. You can't exactly escape. If I just play here, you can't escape. So it feels a little bit greedy to do this. Yeah, what's the point of making it 1 eye if he's escaped? It's better to just surround and let him live. Or maybe just do this in Tanigi. Because then you have control of the outside, and he only lives with a few points. So remember, the steps of attacking is step 1, you unsettle. He's already unsettled. He doesn't have a base. Step 2 is the surround. Step 3 is when you reduce eye space, and step 4 is vital point. So this one is step 4. Because a vital point means you're inside their position, you're potentially losing territory, but you're preventing 2 eyes. This is step 3, and this is step 2. So you surround first. That way, even when they live or accidentally live or whatever, you don't really have any problems. But in this case, when he lives, you lost 6 points inside instead of maybe 3 or 4 points. So you actually gave him territory, and you didn't gain any profit. So you actually made a negative value exchange. So that's a big mistake. Uh-oh. Are these cuts about to get activated? Yeah. This is a bit problematic for white because you have a cutting point here. This whole group right here doesn't have a base yet. And if you cut right here, it also potentially activates this cut right here, where these stones don't have a base and are getting surrounded by black a bit. So your thickness, your control of the center is actually not the greatest because it's riddled with weaknesses right now. And this center control can very easily turn into black's favor because of your poor shape earlier. Bad shape isn't something that gets punished immediately. Bad shape gets punished like later or over time, and it just makes it harder and harder for you. So having good shape makes the game a lot easier for you for the rest of the game. So this is why shape is important, because it looks like white should have control of this area, but because of your shape earlier, it might very easily turn into black's favor. And now white's a little bit at a loss of what to do, because this group's practically alive. It has an eye, almost 2 eyes, because there's some forcing moves right here. And it's out and escaped. It can run to the edge a little bit. So white's at a little bit of a loss what to do here. So I think here the lesson was your attack needed to be a little bit better. So the mistake you made was playing on the inside when you should have been surrounding. Thank you for the follow, Zolk. Welcome to the stream. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah. Alright, so here, it looks like you're still trying to attack this. A group like this is really hard to attack because he's already practically alive. Because, yeah, he can do that and you have to play the Vita Point. And then he can make this exchange and make a second eye. And so it's very easy for this group to live. And to kill it, you have to go like all out trying to come up with something. And it leaves you riddled with weaknesses when you try to do that. And on top of the local weaknesses, if you try to keep him dead, he's not even surrounded yet. So he can still run away. So he has all this potential on the inside and potential on the outside. So it's a group that you can consider not very weak because it has so many options to live. So the way you do to attack this is to take away those options by leaning on something else, or to let it be taken away over time, because taking it away directly isn't going to work. Because he has like 2 or 3 different options, it's too difficult to take it away directly. So if you really wanted to attack this, maybe some sort of leaning attack. But what I don't like about this is you're playing a leaning attack, which is going to give him strength here, which gives him territory in order to attack a group that's almost alive. So you have to ask yourself, will the profit from attacking this almost alive group be worth this territory right here? And I don't think it will be. I don't think you'll get profit equal to 15 points by attacking this group right now. So my feeling is this attack, giving him the points on the bottom to attack this group, isn't going to be worth it right now. It's just not weak enough yet to gain 15 points of profit. So I would rather maybe start a fight and destroy the points. Or maybe build this somehow. But that bottom right's really huge. Yeah, so this, I really don't like this exchange. Because if you play here, you give him points. Because you can go in. But if you play right here and give him points, it means you're getting something else in exchange. But you Tanuki'd. So all you got was this stone. And this stone does not get 15 points. Even if invasions make you nervous, it doesn't mean you should fix their invasions. Like, even if you're not wanting to invade right now on this turn, you still shouldn't fix the invasion or the Aji. So this exchange for this move is a really bad exchange if you're not going to get anything from this stone. It's a huge, huge, huge mistake. Because this stone has to do something, or you just gave him free territory. Yeah. If you want to build the top, shoulder hit is how you build a Moyo. L7 cuts him off, but again, where's the points? So I always want to check the Knight's move. I'm always curious about the Knight's move. You always read the Knight's move cut. Ah, it's so difficult. Is there a simpler way? I don't think so. Any other way, you just get out, right? Always read the cut. Always read the cut of a Knight's move. Always, always, always check the cuts of the Knight's move. Like, that's the first thing to consider. With Knight's moves and Hane's and those cutting shapes, always, always, always check the cut before you move on. There's also this one. Usually you jump through the Knights, but there's also this one to consider, because you can just cut them off. So he has to walk back. And he blocks here. This cut is probably good for black. Because you're trapped. And you cut your own stones off, so that one's not good. So yeah, probably this one doesn't work. I'm wondering if I can do some sort of trick. Yeah, it feels like this move is probably a mistake. Because with thickness, you should always be looking to cut something off and attack it. And it looks like there's probably a cut here. The order is going to be important, and it's a little bit risky, and maybe a little bit difficult to read. But playing a Knight's move that you don't have an easy response to stay connected, like a net or something, or a ladder to kill the cutting stone, playing a Knight's move next to thickness is very dangerous. So this is a little bit much for black to do, I think. I don't think I'm strong enough to tell you the exact answer to cut this, but to me it feels like it's unnecessary weakness when you can just play a 1-point jump. You should always check your cuts. Always, always, always check the cuts. And you should definitely check the cuts when you're next to your opponent's massive wall. Because getting cut in this area would be really good for white. Yeah, pushing from behind. I don't like this. You're building the center and, like... I don't know, because you also have these stones. I don't know. It just feels wrong. Pushing from behind feels wrong. Like, after this one, I would start playing, like, something here for defense. Or maybe go in, like, here or here. I feel like you're getting weak. This is that shape again. Avoid this shape. Well, this usually you build a big center. This one's only a little center. So you're not getting that much. But he's also not getting anything. But he might be able to attack your right side group. Yeah, anyway, this shape, Knight's move. Now it's only one cutting point, which you can do with a ladder or a net or whatever. This one's 2 cutting points. And remember, these over here could have potentially caused you a lot of problems. Your opponent didn't activate it. Like, he never activated this cut. But the problems, the Aji is still there. Like, what if I go here? Or what if I wedge and then go here? You never know. Maybe something's there. In this case, I don't think there is. But it's just unnecessary weakness. It looks like... If you're just looking at it like this, it looks like white's getting points and black's just getting a line of stones that are getting no value. But what's actually happening is white's getting points and black's getting thickness next to a 2-space jump. I remember a 2-space jump only has 1 eye. So if black can get a stone around here and cut off this group somehow, but not here. If black can get a stone around here and cut off this group, you could be in a lot of trouble. With that being said, black has to cause you trouble on the right, otherwise all of these stones right here are pointless. You should never expect your opponent to have 0 value for their moves. You have to think of what their value is. Thank you for the follow, Kramer. Welcome to the stream. Let me know if you have any questions. So this thickness has to do something. If it does nothing, it's so easy for you. So what could it possibly do? It could attack these 2 stones on the right. So maybe you should just invest the move to prevent it. And now these stones do nothing. And now you just got free profit. Yeah, always be looking at that exchange rate. I don't know what we're doing in this area. This area is like nobody's points. It's Dame. Like here, Ko, evade, reduce, defend, check the corner. Something with points. Make points. I don't know what's happening here. Are we back on this life and death problem? Okay. Yeah, it looks like Black was trying to live. Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense, but there was, like, eyes over here for free. So, okay. Whatever. Whatever. And before read the Clossi approach. Ooh. This is overplay, though, isn't it? This is just the net. This is not accepting your losses. Yeah, so this one you don't see the net. Fine. But he plays the net. Now you should realize and stop playing on it. This is just not accepting your losses. Okay, you played defense. Okay. Again, why are we in this area? Thank you for the follow, Goob11. Welcome to the stream. Let me know if you have any questions. I think you're starting to lose focus here a little bit. Probably you've been playing this game at this point for like an hour, hour and a half. Maybe. If you're taking your time. I would hope you're taking your time. It looks like the quality of your game is going down a little bit, which is quite common at this level because it's hard to keep focus and the same mental stamina for the entire game. It's a lot of moves, especially when you have an hour on both sides. But gotcha. Well, yeah, playing live games definitely helps with that. But if you watched my stream a couple days ago, I talked about how taking a break and getting a drink of water or something and coming back with a clear head, like taking like 30 seconds to a minute, catching your breath, maybe use the restroom real quick, because you have an hour on your clock. You can take a minute or two and go reset. So go reset, come back, and tackle it with a clear head. It's a good strategy in big tournaments like this. Yeah, shoulder hit be a little bit easier. I don't know. You have so many points. I kind of want to play a Ko and be like, hey, I'm going to play this Ko. I want 2 moves in a row. You going to let me have them? No? Okay. Then if you don't let me have them, I'll take your corner. Like, just decide. It's just decide the game. Okay, it looks like we're just in endgame now. Here's big. Oh, see, he's doing it to you. But he doesn't have a choice, right? He's going to lose on points. Oh, that's not the way to live. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here. I'm pretty sure this works. When you're trying to kill the 3-3, it's the second line move. Here. The reason is he can't go anywhere, so you can play on the inside. Because he can't escape on the outside, you can go on the inside. Pretty sure you're okay. Yeah, I think this is the way it works. But yeah, 3-3 almost always works against double-digit Qs. Unless you watch my stream, and then my stream knows how to kill him. Because we talk about how to kill the 3-3 at least once or twice a week. All right, but it's a Ko. Just play the massive Ko threats first. Play the huge Ko threats first. Play the huge Ko threats first. Yeah, you got 6 points for that corner. That's not a good exchange. Black is happy with this result. this isn't as big as like this move. Remember, first and second line Sente is the biggest. I think that's it. I think that's the only one. And then maybe down here. First and second line Sente is the biggest. I really want this cut to work. Ah, makes me so sad. Alright, so you win? But don't let him trick you like this. Wait, are you gonna die? Oh crap, you're gonna die, aren't you? Ah! You tricked yourself. Just block. Okay. Hey, now. I hope you read this. I hope you read that. Yeah. Okay. As long as you did. You have so many cuts. I want something to work. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, no, you have to respawn. Oh, actually, can you? Yeah, because of that. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. So if I cut here, you have to go here. Only move. Because if you go here, you just die. If you go here, you just die. Have to go here. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. You know those 1-point jumps that I talked about earlier? And how I said that it's not about the Aji now, it's about the Aji later? Bad shapes. Bad shapes add up. Oh, he missed this chance. If he just cuts and does the forcing moves. Use the forcing moves for cuts. So you have to go here. That's game over, right? That's got to be game over. That's so many points. That's so many points. Oh, man. What a blunder. He's trying so hard to find it, and he just couldn't find it. Oh, did he find it? He found something! He found something! Oh, he found it go! Oh! He found it go! Yeah, just play strong shapes. Just fix your cutting points. You have the eyes. This cut doesn't matter if everything else is fine. Okay, maybe it does. If I go here... Yeah, it's Self-Atari. Yeah, just start fixing. The way you handle this is just start fixing stuff. Don't worry about capturing them. Don't worry about taking liberties. Just fix your cuts. Yeah, the way to fix was here. Yeah, seal those water leaks. Haven't you ever built a house? Seal the water leaks. Oh, dear. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm stupid. It's not a Ko. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Disconnect. That's a Seki. But he's dead on the inside. It's not a Ko. No, you can't lose this cow. You just fix. Just fix. No Ko. This is... The A stones can't be captured by the B stones until the C stones are dead. So A and B's technically locally Seki, but if you include C, then A and C are dead. Because C is dead. So therefore you have liberties at C. So therefore, no Ko, no Seki. You're fine. I think he saw the Seki and then confused himself. He's like, oh, there's this Seki thing. And he's like, oh, I need to prevent that, and forgot about the Ko. I think he confused himself. Just fix. Just fix. Just fix the problems. There you go. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. Just fix. Just fix. Everything's fine if you just fix. Okay. But you got a little bit close there to some danger in this area. It was a little bit uncomfortable. A little bit more uncomfortable than you would like it to be. And that's because 1-point jumps next to stones are bad shape. So now we know bad shape can be bad. And there's a reason bad shape's bad. Looks like 39.5. Bad shapes are bad. And bad shapes can be punished later. Maybe not necessarily right then and there, but shapes can add up later. Oh my gosh, PSL. So yeah, the shapes in this game was definitely the thing. Hopefully this game also taught you a little bit more and just helped you understand a little bit more about exchange rates. Like how exchanging one move for another move. Who gets what. Hopefully exchange rates make a little bit more sense.